Hello wine people, welcome to Thirsty and Wise, where we simplify wine. This is video number 32 in our multiple choice video series for WSET Level 3 in Wines course preparation. This video and this whole series is part of our Thirsty and Wise study and support program for WSET Level 3 in Wines students that are preparing for this course and exam all over the world. If you need help, I would love to be part of your journey. In this video, I'm going to be answering 60 multiple choice questions specifically on Chile. This multiple choice videos where we focus on specific countries, regions, and appellations is part of your learning outcome number 2, where on your multiple choice part of the theory exam on level 3, you're going to have around 28 questions. So let's go. What geographical feature defines Chile wine regions? Andes Mountains to the east and Pacific Ocean to the west, coastal plains with fertile soils, desert in the north and glaciers in the south, high altitude plateaus with volcanic soils. The correct answer is A, Andes Mountains to the east and Pacific Ocean to the west. What is the climate in most Chile's wine regions? Cool maritime with frequent fog, warm Mediterranean with dry sunny growing seasons, hot and arid with minimum rainfall, alpine with short growing season. The correct answer is B, warm Mediterranean with dry sunny growing seasons. I mean, C could also be, but I would say B. What is the impact of Humboldt Current on Chile's vineyards? It promotes high humidity and fungal diseases. It increases rainfall throughout the year. It cools coastal vineyards and reduces temperature extremes. It accelerates ripening by raising the temperatures. The correct answer is C. It cools coastal vineyards and reduces temperature extremes. What is the effect of cold air descending from Andes on Chilean vineyards? It promotes early harvest to avoid rot. It limits vineyard expansion due to the frost risk. It increases sugar levels in grapes, reducing acidity. It creates a large diurnal temperature range, preserving acidity in the grapes. The correct answer is C. It creates diurnal temperature difference, preserving acidity in the grapes. What is the main black grape varieties grown in Chile? Cabernet, Merlot, Carménère, and Syrah, Pinot Noir, Zinfandel, and Sangiovese, Malbec, Tempranillo, and Barbera, Grenache, Mourvèdre, and Carignan. The correct answer is A, Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, Carménère, and Syrah. I had a blend that was Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm not sure if Merlot was inside. Cabernet Sauvignon, Carménère, and Syrah, and the wine was beautiful. It was interesting. It had, like all the components of all these three grape varieties. What is Carménère often referred to as in Chile? As an ancient European hybrid, a blending grape for sparkling wines, a varietal suited for white wine production, Chile's signature grape variety. Correct answer is D, Chile's signature grape variety. What style of Syrah are produced in Chile? Peppery, lighter-bodied wines in cooler regions, and full-bodied, black-fruited wines in warmer regions, exclusively sweet wines with nutty aromas, sparkling wines with high acidity, light-bodied reds with grassy aromas. The correct answer is A, peppery, lighter styles in cooler climates, and richer, fuller style with black fruit in warmer climate. Where does Sauvignon Blanc perform particularly well in Chile? High altitude vineyards in Andes, cooler coastal areas like Casablanca and San Antonio Valley, warm flat vineyards in Central Valley, desert regions in the north. The correct answer is B, cooler coastal areas like Casablanca and San Antonio Valley. What are the primary white grape varieties planted in Chile? Pinot Gris, Albarino, Vermentino, Riesling, Gewürztraminer, Viognier, Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, Muscat of Alexandria, Chenin, Semillon, and Trebbiano. Correct answer is C, Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, and Muscat of Alexandria. What is the main challenge for vineyards in Coquimbo region, which is the most northern part? Limited water availability, making irrigation essential, excessive rainfall leading to rot, high altitude frost risk, low sunlight hours delaying ripening. The correct answer is A, limited water availability, making irrigation essential. What cooling factor is strongest in Casablanca and San Antonio valleys? high altitude cooling, cold air descending from Andes at night, morning fog and afternoon winds from the Pacific Ocean, dense forest cover reducing sunlight. The correct answer is C, morning fog and afternoon winds that are coming from the Pacific Ocean. What style of wine are produced in Aconcagua Valley? Rich, full-body reds, particularly Cabernet Sauvignon and Syrah, light-body whites and high acidity, sparkling wines with tropical flavors, sweet wines made from dried grapes. The correct answer is A, rich full-bodied wines, particularly from Cabernet and Syrah. What is the dominant grape variety in Maipo Valley? Zinfandel, Pinot Noir, Cabernet Sauvignon, Albarino. Correct answer is C, Cabernet Sauvignon. What distinguishes wines from Lleida Valley? Sparkling wines with crisp acidity, bold reds with high tannin, sweet wines with tropical fruit flavors, high acidity whites, particularly Sauvignon Blanc with citrus and herbaceous flavors. The correct answer is D, high acidity whites, particularly Sauvignon Blanc with citrus and herbaceous flavors. What are the four main wine regions in Chile? Coquimbo, Aconcagua, Central Valley, Southern Region, Maipo, Rapel, Casablanca, Biobío, Napa, Sonoma, Mendocino, Lodi, Andes, Coastal Valleys, and Desert. The correct answer is A, Coquimbo, Aconcagua, Central Valley, and Southern Region. What grape is gaining attention in Maule Valley for old vine dry farm wines? Carignan, Merlot, Malbec, Grenache. Correct answer is A, Carignan. What characterizes wines from Central Valley? Exclusively sparkling wines, high altitude vineyards with bold reds, warm, fertile vineyards producing inexpensive fruity wine, sweet wines made from buttersized grapes. Correct answer is C, warm, fertile vineyards producing inexpensive and fruity wines. What is the climate of southern region's Biobío Valley? Cooler and wetter than Central Valley, ideal for aromatic varieties and Pinot Noir. Hot and dry with limited water availability. High altitude vineyards with minimal rainfall. Warm Mediterranean with mild winters. The correct answer is A, cooler and wetter than Central Valley, ideal for aromatic varieties and Pinot Noir. What is the most planted grape variety in Chile? Pinot Noir, Syrah, Carménère, Cabernet Sauvignon. This is a tricky one. It's between C and D, but I would say D, Cabernet Sauvignon. What is the role of Andes in Chilean viticulture? Provides cooling air at night, creating large diurnal temperature ranges, increase humidity in the vineyards, limits the sunlight exposure on coastal vineyards, promotes early ripening in grapes. The correct answer is A, providing cooling air at night, creating large diurnal temperature ranges. What grape variety is often blended with Cabernet Sauvignon in Chile? Carménère, Pinot Noir, Zinfandel, Riesling. Correct answer is A, Carménère. What is the climate of Maipo Valley? Hot and arid with minimal water availability, cool maritime with frequent fog, desert-like with high diurnal temperature variations, warm Mediterranean with cooling breezes from the Andes. I would say D, warm Mediterranean with cooling breezes from the Andes. What is the primary focus on vineyards in Limari Valley? High quality Chardonnay, bold reds with high alcohol, sweet wines made from buttersized grapes, sparkling wines with citrus flavors. So Limari is the northern part of Coquimbo. I would say A, high quality Chardonnay. What distinguishes wines from Rapel Valley? Crisp whites with tropical fruit flavors, full-bodied reds, particularly Cabernet Sauvignon and Carménère, sparkling wines with floral aromas, light-bodied reds with grassy notes. I would say B, full-bodied reds, particularly Cabernet Sauvignon and Carménère. Which sub-region of Rapel Valley is known for high-quality Carménère? Colchagua Valley, Lleida Valley, Limari Valley, Maipo Valley. The correct answer is A, Colchagua Valley. Rappel, yeah, Colchagua and Cachapol. So A, Colchagua Valley. What role does altitude play in Chilean vineyards? It creates large diurnal temperature variations, preserving acidity, enhancing flavor concentration. It limits sunlight exposure, resulting in lighter wines. It increases humidity, promoting botrytis development. It reduces tannins in red wines. So you see, in Chile, there's a lot of mentioning of this descending air from the Andes Mountains, the cooling from the Pacific. So this means this is super important for you to understand. It creates, so the correct answer is A, it creates large diurnal temperature variations, preserving acidity and enhancing flavor concentration. What is the key characteristic of wines from Itata Valley in southern region? Sparkling wines with tropical flavors, bold reds with high tannins, old wine País and Muscat producing fresh aromatic wines, sweet dessert wines with honeyed aromas. The correct answer is C, old vine País and Muscat producing fresh aromatic wines. What distinguishes Chilean wine internationally? Consistent quality, affordability, and lack of phylloxera, exclusively premium wines from small producers, a focus on fortified wines and sweet styles, high acidity wines with limited alcohol content. The correct answer is A, consistent quality, affordability, and lack of phylloxera. What is the primary focus on southern region's Maleco Valley? Sparkling wines made from traditional methods, full-bodied reds with bold tannins, elegant Chardonnay and Pinot Noir, sweet wines with botrytis influence. The correct answer is C, elegant Chardonnay and Pinot Noir. What is the primary white grape grown in Casablanca Valley? Sauvignon Blanc, Chardonnay, Pinot Gris, Chenin Blanc. Correct answer is A, Sauvignon Blanc. We are halfway through. What grape variety is commonly associated with Chile's Biobío Valley? Pinot Noir, Zinfandel, Syrah, Merlot. Correct answer is A, Pinot Noir. What is a signature feature of wines from Colchagua Valley? Sweet fortified wines, light-bodied whites with grassy notes, rich full-bodied reds with ripe black fruit and spice flavors, sparkling wines with tropical fruit aromas. Correct answer is C, rich full-bodied reds with ripe black fruit and spice flavors. What is the significance of Central Valley region in Chilean wine production? It is the largest wine producing region, known for high quality and bulk wines. It focuses exclusively on sparkling wines. It is known for producing light-bodied reds with herbal notes. It specializes in fortified wines. The correct answer is A. It is the largest wine producing region, known for high quality and bulk wines. What is the characteristic style of Carménère from Colchagua Valley? Full body with soft tannins, herbal aromas, and ripe black fruit flavors, light-bodied with high acidity and grassy notes, sweet and nutty with oxidative characteristics, sparkling with floral aromas. Correct answer is A, full-bodied with soft tannins, herbal aromas, and ripe black fruit flavors. What are the key characteristics of wines from San Antonio Valley? Full-bodied reds with bold tannins, high acidity and freshness, particularly in Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Noir, sweet wines from honeyed notes, sparkling wines with tropical fruit flavors. The correct answer is B, high acidity and freshness, particularly in Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Noir. What distinguishes the Maipo Valley as a premium wine region? It is known for elegant, structured Cabernet Sauvignon with minty and black fruit flavors. It produces exclusively white wines. It is the largest bulk wine producing region in Chile. It specializes in fortified wines. The correct answer is A. It is known for elegant, structured Cabernet Sauvignon with mint and black fruit characteristics. What is the role of irrigation in Chilean viticulture? Essential for consistent grape ripening due to low rainfall, used to control fungal diseases in humid regions, limited to high altitude vineyards only, rarely required due to high rainfall. The correct answer is A. It is essential for consistent grape ripening due to low rainfall. What is the dominant grape variety in Aconcagua Valley? Pinot Noir, Zinfandel, Cabernet Sauvignon, Riesling. The correct answer is C, Cabernet Sauvignon. Which valley is known for producing high-quality Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Noir in cooler climates? Lleida Valley, Central Valley, Maipo Valley, Aconcagua Valley. Correct answer is A, Lleida Valley. What distinguishes Chile's wines from phylloxera-affected regions globally? Chile is a phylloxera-free, allowing vines to grow on original rootstock. Chile wines are immune to fungal diseases. Chile is the only region with grafted rootstock. Phylloxera has boosted grape yields in Chile. The correct answer is A. Chile is phylloxera-free, allowing vines to grow on original rootstock. What is the primary style of Chardonnay from Casablanca Valley? Sweet dessert wine styles, wines with botrytis notes, full-bodied and heavy oak influence, sparkling wines with floral aromas, fresh fruity with citrus and tropical fruit flavors, often unoaked. The correct answer is D, fresh fruity with citrus and tropical fruit flavors, often unoaked. What is the focus on southern region of the southern region in Chile? Fresh aromatic whites with light reds from cooler climates, sparkling wines with tropical flavors, sweet fortified wines with nutty notes, bold reds with high tannin. The correct answer is A, fresh aromatic whites and light reds from cooler climates. What is the approximate length of Chile's wine producing regions? 500, 2,700, 3,500, 900 kilometers. The correct answer is D, 900 kilometers, if not the longest country in the world. Where is it? Okay. What is the approximate width of Chile? 430, 240, 180 kilometers. The correct answer is C, 100 kilometers. This length and width of Chile is a very important feature for students to understand. What is the impact of El Niño on Chilean vineyards? El Niño increases rainfall, which can lead to high disease pressure, severe drought conditions, cooling temperatures during the growing season, accelerated ripening due to warmer conditions. El Niño is effect of the Pacific Ocean that increases high rainfall in Chile. So increased rainfall, the correct answer is A, increased rainfall, which can lead to high disease pressure. On the other side, what is the impact of La Niña on Chile's vineyards? Reduced rainfall leading to drought and increased water stress, increased rainfall causing flooding, high disease pressure from humidity, cooler temperatures during the growing season. The correct answer is A. La Niña is opposite of El Niño, so reduced rainfall leading to drought and increased water stress. What role do the coastal mountain ranges play in Chile's vineyards? They increase humidity, promoting fungal diseases. They reduce the diurnal range, promoting early ripening. They block cool ocean breezes, creating warmer vineyards areas inland. They limit vineyard expansion in Central Valley. The correct answer is C. They block the cooling ocean breezes, creating warmer vineyard areas inland. What is the proximity-based system in Chile that defines vineyard zones? So this is based on where the vineyards are located from east to west. A, coastal, entre cordilleras, between the mountains, Andes, mountain foothills, coastal, inland desert, maritime, continental, alpine, plains, valleys, mountains. The correct answer is A, costa, entre cordilleras, and Andes. These are actually labeling terms that you could see on wine labels. What distinguishes Chile's approach to sustainable and organic viticulture? Favorable conditions like low rainfall during the growing season reduce the need for chemical treatments, excessive use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, exclusive focus on biodynamic farming, heavy irrigation practice due to high rainfall. The correct answer is A. favorable conditions, low rainfall during the season. They reduce the stress on wines with disease pressure, and for this they need minimum chemical treatments. Question 51. Why do Carménère and Cabernet Sauvignon thrive in Chile's climate? The warm Mediterranean climate with long sunny days helps ripen these late ripening varieties, while the Andes cooling effect preserves acidity. The cool maritime climate promotes a slow ripening. High altitude conditions reduce tannins in these varieties. High humidity enhances the aromatic profile of these grapes. So the correct answer is A. The warm Mediterranean climate with long sunny days helps ripen these late ripening varieties, while the Andes cooling effects preserve acidity. I mean, if you noticed, I hope that you noticed that during these multiple choice questions are not only for me for these questions to test your knowledge, they're actually giving you the information that you should be understanding. How many subregions are officially recognized in Chile? 8, 10, 13, and 15. Honestly, I'm not sure. I need to check. All right. So the correct answer is C, 13. I don't like this kind of questions where you actually need to remember a specific number. And if you get this kind of questions on WSET, it's going to be one multiple choice. And if you don't know, it's not a big deal. The most important thing is actually the understanding part of the education. What are the subregions of Coquimbo? Elqui, Limari, Choapa Valley, Maipo, Colchagua, Casablanca, Arapel, Curico, Biobío, Itata, Maule, Maleco. So Coquimbo is the northern part, and the correct answer is A, Elqui, Limari, and Choapa. What are the climate factors in Coquimbo? Dry conditions with high altitudes and cooling breezes from the Andes and Pacific, high rainfall with frequent fog, hot desert climate with minimal cooling influence, maritime conditions with high humidity. The correct answer is A, dry conditions with high altitude and cooling breezes from Andes and Pacific, because the Coquimbo Valley is getting more smaller as the Andes are pressuring the land towards the sea. So it's a very tight and narrow valleys that have both effect of Andes and Pacific Ocean. What grape varieties dominate in Coquimbo vineyards? Cabernet Sauvignon and Zinfandel, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc for whites, Syrah for reds, Tempranillo and Garnacha, Malbec and Pinot Gris. Correct answer is B, Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, and Syrah. What are the three subregions of Aconcagua? Aconcagua Valley, Casablanca Valley, San Antonio, Limari, Maipo, Biobío, Itata, Maule, Curico, Choapa, Arapel, Maleco. Correct answer is A, Aconcagua Valley, Casablanca Valley, and San Antonio. Aconcagua is more inland, where Casablanca and San Antonio are on the coast. What are the climate factors and terrain of Aconcagua? Coastal fog and cooler climates in Casablanca and San Antonio, warm conditions inland in Aconcagua Valley, rainy and humid with minimum sunlight, high altitude vineyards with constant frost, hot and arid with no cooling influence. The correct answer is A, coastal fog and cooler climates in Casablanca and San Antonio, warm conditions inland in Aconcagua. What are the subregions of Central Valley? Aconcagua, Biobío, Choapa, Casablanca, San Antonio, Limari, Maipo, Arapel, Curico, Maule, Maleco, Itata, Elqui. Correct answer is C, Maipo, Arapel, Curico, and Maule. What are the subzones of Rapel Valley? Cachapol and Colchagua, Maipo, Limari, Casablanca, Curico, Elqui, Itata. Correct answer is A. So Rapel has two zones, Cachapol and Colchagua. A. Last question, right? What are the subregions of Southern Region? Itata, Biobío, Maleco, Rapel, Maipo, Maule, Aconcagua, Casablanca, San Antonio, El Quili, Mari, Chopa. Correct answer is A, Itata, Biobío, Maleco Valley. Wine people, thank you so much for going through this 60 questions. Sometimes it gets very long and intense, but whenever you're challenged, whenever you feel that it's difficult, always remember, stay thirsty and wise. I'll see you in the next video.